In the beginning of this story we see a lady, whose name is Dora. She used to be a school teacher but she is now retired from her job. So, to make a living, she writes letters outside the station for those people who cannot read or write. In return, Dora earns a decent amount of money. Dora has always been alone, so now there is no feeling left in her heart for anyone. After writing the letters, she takes them home and later she posts them. Sometimes she doesn't even post some letters. It doesn't matter to her whether people's letters have been posted or not. One day, a 9-year-old boy named Robin arrives at Dora's spot with his mother. Robin, who has never encountered his father, he requests Dora to write a letter to him, urging him to return home soon. Robin longs to meet his father for the first time, yet his father has permanently departed from home. Dora brings all the letters to her home, the ones she never posts. She shares them with her friend Irene, who joins her in reading them. When Irene reads Robin's letter, tears well up in her eyes. She tells Dora that they should definitely mail this particular letter. But Dora doesn't care about this, and she lies. She's saying, "I will post it soon." The following day, when Dora returns to her workplace, Robin and his mother appear once again. Robin's mother approaches Dora, saying, "You didn't mail our letter. We're eager to write another one, and this time it'll be even better than the last." Dora consents to their request, and as she begins writing the letter, Robin keeps interrupting her, which Dora doesn't like at all. Robin tells his mom, "I don't think she ever posts our letters." His mom says, "That's not true. She's helping us." After completing the letter, they leave. While Robin is playing his spinning top outside, his top falls far away. When he goes to retrieve it, at that very moment, his mom, who is standing on the road, meets with an accident and she tragically passes away. Robin is completely shattered by his mom's death. Dora watches everything from a distance, but she doesn't approach Robin. Robin is completely broken. He approaches to Dora with tears in his eyes. He is also angry and demands, "You write a letter to my dad and tell him that my mom is hurt." However, Dora declines to write letter, explaining that she cannot write the letter because Robin doesn't have the money to pay for it. Now he is an orphan with no home, so he starts living at the station, hiding from the police. Every night, he prays to God for his mom's quick recovery. In reality, he doesn't know that his mom has passed away. All he knows is that his mom had an accident because the people there didn't let him see his mom one last time, as her body's condition was very critical. The next morning, Robin is sleeping near a pile of garbage when Dora arrives. She offers him some food, but he refuses outright because she didn't write the letter for him. One day, a boy steals something from a shop at the station, and when he runs away, the police chase him and shot him. Witnessing this, Dora becomes increasingly concerned about Robin's safety. She approaches him and urges, "Come with me." But Robin, clinging to hope, he responds, "My mom is coming to pick me up soon." She reassures him that nothing like that will happen. If he needs a place to stay, he should come to her. In reality, she is worried that Robin might end up like the boy who was shot by the police, and she doesn't want the same fate for Robin. Robin, now agreeing to her suggestion, follows her home. Upon reaching there, he sees that besides Dora, no one else lives there. Irene, Dora's friend who had read Robin's letter, she also arrives. Upon seeing Robin, she is very happy. At night, Robin sees that there are many letters in the house, and among them is one that he wrote for his dad, containing his dad's photo. He tells Dora that she didn't send his letter. She says she'll post all the letters soon. He says, if she can't do it, he'll post all the letters himself. The next morning, Dora takes him to a man and sells Robin to him for some money. With this money, she buys herself a television. In the evening, when her friend Irene comes home and doesn't see Robin there, she asks Dora about him. Initially, Dora doesn't say anything, but later she admits that she sold him to a family where his life will be better, and the family adopted Robin. Irene says, "Is it true? Don't you know what they do to children? They take out their organs and kill them." Saying this, she leaves. Now Dora starts worrying about Robin, and she doesn't sleep all night. The next morning, she goes back to the same house and cleverly takes Robin away from there with her. Later, she hands Robin a bus ticket and instructs him to head to his dad's place. She reveals that she has his dad's address because his mom had written it in the letter. As Robin boards the bus, Dora's worries intensify. Determined to ensure his safety, she accompanies him on the journey, sitting by his side to help him locate his dad. And now their journey has begun. Robin talks a lot to Dora, but she doesn't respond much because she's not used to talking to others much. However, after a while, she starts conversing with Robin. Little Robin, who is only 9 years old, asks Dora some strange questions to which she has no answer. After traveling for a long time, the next morning, the bus stops at a place where Robin's dad's house is not too far away. Dora goes to the conductor and gives him Robin's dad's address, telling him to drop the child there. She disembarks at the stop as well and purchases a return ticket for her journey back. Now she is content that Robin will reach his dad, and she herself will reach her home. But when she turns around, she sees Robin sitting there, who has gotten off the bus. She approaches him and asks why he got off the bus, what he wants. Robin doesn't respond to her question. Dora then remembers that she left a bag for Robin, which also had some money in it. She rushes towards the direction of the bus, but the bus has already left, and now Dora doesn't have any money left either because she used whatever money she had to buy her return ticket. Dora is distressed, unsure of what to do next. Just then, a truck driver approaches them, offering them some food and promising to take them to their destination. Both of them, along with the truck driver, hop onto his truck and set off towards their destination. After several hours of travel, the truck driver stops his truck at a place where there is a shop. Dora knows that Robin must be hungry, and she herself is also hungry. Therefore, she sneaks into the shop and steals some food items. The shopkeeper becomes suspicious, but before he can search her, the truck driver arrives. He knows the shopkeeper, so the shopkeeper refrains from searching her. Afterwards, Dora returns to the truck where Robin is, and she gives him some food items to eat, claiming that she bought them. Robin, suspicious of her claim, accuses her of stealing. As tension mounts, the truck driver joins them, diffusing the situation as they all share a meal together. In the course of their journey, Dora finds herself drawn to the truck driver's kind nature. They engage in a lot of conversation, and now Dora decides that she will propose to the truck driver, something she has never done in her entire life. The following morning, they make a stop. Dora offers a beer to the truck driver, attempting to establish a closer connection by holding his hand, with the intention of eventually proposing to him. However, when Dora emerges from the restroom for ready to make her move, she discovers that the truck driver has already departed with the truck. Seeing this, Dora's heart breaks. Actually, the truck driver was feeling that whatever bonding he had with Robin was because he was his son. When Dora was becoming a little friendly with the truck driver, he felt that Dora's character wasn't good, so he left Dora and Robin there. Dora was crying here. Robin approaches her and asks why she's crying, and where the truck driver went. Dora doesn't respond to him. Just then, a caravan arrives, heading in the direction they need to go. Robin's father lives there, but they don't have any money, so Dora hands over her watch to him. Now, both of them sit in the back of the vehicle with all those people. On the way, they stop at a place where Dora and Robin climb up a hill. Robin says he feels like those people didn't bury his mom properly. In fact, he now knows that his mom has passed away. Dora takes Robin to a sacred pillar near a temple, where many threads are tied. People come here to make wishes. Dora suggests Robin to tie something there and make a wish for his mom. After that, Robin ties his handkerchief there. Both of them quickly reach the city where Robin's father lives, the address written on their letter by Robin's mom. They arrive at the house where they see a man. It turns out that an entire family lives there. Dora says that Robin is his son and shows him the letter. When he sees the letter, he explains that he is not the intended recipient. Actually, the person who used to live here had the same name and address. He won a lottery and sold the house, and he permanently moved to another place, which is far from here. After hearing this, both of them feel disappointed because they had faced many difficulties to reach here. Moreover, Dora had asked her friend Irene to send some money to Robin's father's address. However, she had mistakenly sent it to a wrong address. This means that they still have no money, and they will have to plan their journey once again. Dora, completely irritated, tells Robin bluntly that his parents abandoned him, and now she feels responsible for him. After hearing this, Robin starts to run away from there, and Dora follows him. There is a lot of crowd on the road, and while running, Dora trips and faints. The next morning, when she wakes up, she finds herself in Robin's lap. Both of them start smiling at each other, although they argue and fight with each other. But they are very worried about each other, and now the biggest challenge in front of them is that they need money to leave from here. They don't understand where to get this money from, because it's that time when there are no ATMs or online transactions. Here, Robin starts shouting loudly and says that they will write a letter for people. This letter will be delivered to God, and in return, people will have to give some money. Many such people come here who have asked for something from God at some point, and their wish was fulfilled. Now, they start writing letters to God in exchange for giving money to Dora and Robin. They gather a lot of money, with which Robin buys a beautiful dress for Dora. After that, they take a photo together. They stay in a hotel at night, where Robin is about to burn all the letters, but Dora stops him from doing so. Actually, now she realizes her responsibility. Whenever someone writes a letter for someone else, it should not be burned or discarded, but rather should be delivered to the right place. This sense of responsibility has come to her after staying with Robin, as she has been carrying Robin's responsibility on her shoulders for a long time, which is not easy at all. This has significantly changed her life. The next morning, they arrive at the place where Robin's father's new address is. There are many similar-looking houses here. Upon reaching, they find out that Robin's father no longer lives here either. He has suddenly disappeared without a trace. Robin is completely shattered. He decides to wait for his father right here. Dora tries to persuade him, saying, "Come with me to my home. We will stay together." Robin agrees to Dora's suggestion. They both go to the bus stand to catch the bus, where they learn about that the bus has already left, and the next one will depart tomorrow. This means they'll have to wait here for one more day. Now, as they are talking at the bus stop, a boy comes to them, who is working there. He says, "The ones you've come looking for, he is my dad. Let me take both of you to my home." Actually, the boy turns out to be Robin's stepbrother. At home, they see Robin's two stepbrothers. Robin also sees a photo of his father, which makes him believe that this is indeed his father's home. After a while, Robin's stepbrother tells Dora that many years ago, their mother passed away, and 9 years ago, their father started living with a woman named Nana. When she got pregnant, he left this place and moved to Rio City permanently, and he never came back. I think she was Robin's mom. My father loved her very much. He went to find her but never returned. However, 6 months ago, we received a letter from him, which we haven't read until today. Now, Dora reads that letter. Actually, both of these brothers don't know how to read and write, so they hadn't read the letter until now. Dora is asked to read the letter. She reads it and tells them that their father has written that he is currently working in a mine in Rio City. He will return soon and he wants to live with all 3 of his children, including Robin. Upon hearing this, both of Robin's brothers become ready to keep Robin with them. Robin quietly tells Dora, "I know my name wasn't in the letter. You falsely mentioned my name. Why did you do that?" But Dora doesn't respond to his question. The next morning, just before the dawn breaks, Dora wears the same dress that Robin had gifted her. Along with it, she puts the letter that Robin's mom had written for Robin's dad, a letter she had never posted. Quietly, leaving the letter there, she leaves the house. Robin's eyes open after a while, and he notices that Dora is not at home. He rushes towards the bus stop, but before he can reach the bus leaves from there. Robin runs behind the bus like a madman, but it's of no use as the bus gets far away from him. Tears well up in Dora's eyes. She looks at a photo on a small camera, the one she took with Robin. A similar photo is with Robin. On the bus, she writes a letter for Robin, telling him not to lose hope of his father's return. She assures him that one day, his father will come back. This way, they both get separated from each other. However, Dora had never formed any kind of relationship with anyone in her life, which is why she harbored a lot of bitterness within her. But after Robin came into her life, her entire life changed. Now she also feels the bond of relationships, but perhaps Robin's and her journey together had reached its conclusion because Robin's mom always wanted Robin to stay with his dad, and Robin also wanted the same. Yet, whether this marks the end of their story or merely the start of a new chapter remains to be seen. Regardless, we hope you found enjoyment in this heartfelt tale.